I'm here with Saint Fletcher. Hello, Saint Fletcher. How are you?
G'day, Kensington. I never know whether to say Kensington or whether to say William.
Call me what you like.
G'day, sweetie.
Hello, darling. So what have you been up to? We last met here, same cafe in King's Cross.
Same cafe in King's Cross.
It would have been just before Christmas, wouldn't it?
Just before Christmas.
So what have you been up to?
I don't have the water fountain behind me.
No, different view, different view.
Different view, different angle. Chante, chante.
I love it. What have you been up to since we last met?
Well, I went down to family, which is down at a town place called Merimbula, where my family live. Pambula, Merimbula, the Twin Cities. And I love going down south. I think it's the nicest coast in Australia. I'm a bit biased, but the topography of the area, the cliffs, the waters are pristine. It is very underpopulated, and I really like the wildlife, and because my family's there, and it's nice to get away from the city sometimes.
So how does Sydney compare
to the country?
Yeah.
Ernest in the city and Jack in the country. It is a bit like that with me. Like in the country, as you do in Australia, I do become a bit like Jack in the country, because they do speak differently in the country. I speak slower, I speak in the difference. So language is different in Australia, and if it's interesting, if I come across like being too friendly in the country, people really pull back because they're much more reserved, and so you sort of have to wait your turn. My family, funny family. I got through it. I got through Christmas, and I kind of respect them and like them more now.
So you got a bit closer, you bonded?
Yeah. I mean, none of us are perfect, and I can empathise with them, what they're all going through in their different ways. Everyone's doing their best with what they've got, and I can respect that. I think the trick with family is to find many excuses to get away from the house as much as possible.
Of course.
Somebody starts pushing your buttons and pissing you off.
Because you were saying that Christmas can be a very, very lonely time and you don't always enjoy it. Was this Christmas any different?
This Christmas was very busy. I find in my age I've sort of become like a facilitator between people that have lots of problems. And so it's a very active situation, an active position, so I don't really have time to be lonely. But whenever I ever have a chance, I will get out of the house and I'll walk around. There's a beautiful lake walk around Merimbula. There's a walkway where I can just sort of like gnash my teeth for a while about all the things about the bloody family.
Yeah.
There's hills, there's beaches, and it's like Sydney. There's always somewhere where you can run away to and just contemplate, and lots of coffee shops there. There's lots of coffee shops down there. I've even got Gloria Jean's down there. It's fantastic.
Really?
So it's quite livable. Yeah.
Because you made a great video last week at the Botanical Gardens, my favourite place to escape to when to think. I thought absolutely brilliant video.
That was really quite a fluke with the black thing in the sky. I really don't know what the black thing in the sky.
You never found out what it was?
Well, I have a theory. I mean, I think it could be the sun. It could be the sun that has overreacted with the camera.
It was very visible on your video.
It's very visible, and it's almost like I've just put a black dot on there with Photoshop, which you can see that, no, I didn't do that because it just stayed there with the camera.
It's quite eerie and it's so out of place, but it's definitely there.
It is there. and it's too raw. You can see that I haven't done any special effects. It's just too raw. It's probably the camera overcompensating for a strong sun, but it still does look eerie. And at the time of the bushfires, that's probably why I put another video up called Black Hole's Sun, where it is ironic that, or spooky in a way, that it is so strong that it turns black on the camera. If that's what it is. I'm not absolutely sure that's what it is, but I'm guessing that's what it is.
So, talking of YouTube, what are your hopes for YouTube's future?
I hope that we get a new editor, if we don't already have one.
That's for YouTube Australia, isn't it?
YouTube Australia. We might already have one who's just finding the ropes and they haven't sort of like let themselves be known yet. But none of us really know. I hope it's more transparent and accessible, and that more people have a fair go. And I've never been anti-YouTube. I mean, I think a lot of us have been misunderstood as being anti-YouTube, and we're not. In anything, in any situation, you know, Christmas, anything could be better, and every business knows that, and of course it could be better, anything could be better.
Yeah, because I don't think we're knocking necessarily those who are being promoted. What we're saying is more people should be promoted, and it should be fairer. You know, instead of always the same people.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not a hate thing. It's not saying that because somebody's always being promoted but we dislike them, or it's just saying that there should be more variety. That's all.
Some of them are our friends.
Exactly.
And I think I pointed out that, yeah, some of them are our friends. It is a situation and it's not their fault, and they know that it's not their fault. They haven't chosen the situation themselves. Yeah, I hope that it is just a symptom that we don't have an editor here. It's all on autoplay or something. So hopefully that'll be all tidied up and sorted out once we've got some. If YouTube has the money, I mean, with the financial climate, it is possible that they're deliberately not employing somebody for Australia. Now that's another possibility. That's financial. That would be a shame because we never reach our full potential.
Of course.
And there's so much potential here in talent in Australia, which, you know.
And what are your own plans for new videos? Have you got any coming up?
I was thinking of doing a series of much like the X-Files. Yeah, it's still on the drawing board, if you know what I mean. You know?
Well, best of luck with that. Anything else you'd like to add, Fletcher?
Say hello to everybody, and I am enjoying the thought of autumn coming. It has been a very hot summer, and my thoughts are with the people in Victoria, in the country towns. If any of you are watching, we're thinking of you. And if Fred Phelps is watching, get fucked.
I love you, Saint Fletcher. That's Saint Fletcher. Check out his YouTube channel, and it will be on the sidebar with a link. Take care, Fletcher, and take care, all of you. Talk to you soon.
Thank you, William. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye-bye, Fletcher.
Cheers. Bye.